So, I've been a Pokemon fan for a very long time. I've done almost every different type of challenge run that there are for Pokemon games, Nuzlocke runs, Monotype runs, solo Pokemon runs, and even some Professor Oak challenges. But an Egglocke run is something that I have never had any experience with up to this point. Recently, a few friends had gotten back into Pokemon, and being that I never got around to playing the original Diamond, Pearl, or Platinum, it seemed like a perfect excuse to get both an Egglocke run as well as play through the Sinnoh region. The only stipulation that I gave the breeders was that Pokemon had to be usable in Shining Pearl. Other than that, they were given free reign to breed what they wanted. To bring in more participation from my friends, I had them vote on the rules of the run. And this is what we came up with. We'll be using the regular hardcore Nuzlocke rules, permadeath, level caps to the next major battle, no items in battle, and only one hatch per route. Some of the additional rules that were decided for me are, in an attempt to restrict EV maximizing, I'm not allowed to run from wild Pokemon. TM usage is allowed, but I can only use each TM once in the run. Pokemon centers are locked when I enter a gym, meaning that I cannot heal at any Pokemon center once I start a gym. Trade evolutions are allowed. I'm allowed to dig up items in the Grand Underground, but I'm not going to use any of the encounters down there to hatch any new Pokemon. Last rule to mention is a 2 major battle limit per Pokemon, meaning each Pokemon can only be used in 2 major battles before they have to be retired. All that out of the way, let's get started. Starting off our encounters on Route 208, we get the Ghost Flying Drifloon. For Route 209, we get the Psychic type Drowsy. For the Lost Tower, another Psychic type in Abra. For the Salacian Ruins, we get a Water type in Magikarp. For Route 210, we get another Psychic type in Ralts. And Route 215, we get the Normal type Smeargle. With the encounters out of the way, our usable Pokemon looks like this. Special note, Magnemite is missing from this screenshot. This is our graveyard currently. And Pokemon who have seen 2 major battles already. And here are the TMs that have been used so far. Before we jump into Maylene, there's a couple things we have to take care of first. With the no running from wild Pokemon rule, the Old Chateau is the first place to get some really good EV training done. Ghastly has a 100% encounter rate here in the Old Chateau, so it's a perfect place to grind up special attack EVs. I'll be grinding out 252 special attack EVs on both Kadabra, Magnemite, Ampharos, Mr. Mime, and Gengar. After 3 movies worth of Ghastly grinding, the plan for the Veilstone City Gym is pretty simple. For the gym trainers themselves, we'll be using Staravia, as well as the backup Kadabra, just to make sure that we get them some XP through here. Black Belt Jeffrey starts off with a Machoke, and Staravia will go ahead and take him down in 2 wing attacks. Taking only a Leer, and with the Meditite coming out, just another wing attack and it goes down. Black Belt Colby's going to be about the same. Staravia is going to take out his opening Machoke in 2 wing attacks again. Also just taking a Leer. Second Machoke, same story. With that, Staravia actually learns Aerial Ace, and our backup Kadabra learns Psyshock as well. Swap in the Kadabra just for some extra XP on it. Black Belt Raphael is up next. He's only got a single Metatite, which will die to just a single Aerial Ace from our Staravia. Last trainer is Darren. He has 2 Machoke and a Machop. Same old story here. Staravia is going to knock out Machoke into Aerial Aces, taking a light Vital Throw. Second Machoke, same story. And finally, leech some XP on the Kadabra, killing the Machoke with the Psyshock. And that's the last of the gym trainers, so all that's left is the puzzle in the gym itself. I'm only a little embarrassed with how long this took me. Kadabra's going to be our sweeper for Maylene. Here you can see it's holding the Mind Plate, which in Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl is available on the bottom floor of the Celestian Ruins. It boosts the Psychic type power by 20%. I've decided not to use the Psychic TM here. Psyshock is still pretty strong, and I'd like to have Psychic available for later if I need it. First up is going to be Metatite. It doesn't really pose any threat to our Kadabra. We should outspeed, and Psyshock should one-shot. And the outspeed, and hopefully a one-shot, and down it goes. Second out's going to be Machoke. Should be same story. It's a slow Pokemon, will outspeed, and this time it actually is super effective, so definitely a one-shot. Last out's going to be Lucario, her ace, and we should outspeed, but it's only a range to one-shot, so I'm not expecting a one-shot, but as long as we don't see Metal Claw crit, we should be fine. Psyshock hits, and does not one-shot, comes close, and seeing a Screech, it's a guaranteed win. She should be heal locked, and we should be able to finish off with Psyshock. Maylene uses her first of 2 Hyper Potions here. We do not get the range, but she should be heal locked from here on out. Second Hyper Potion. Psyshock does not finish the job, but a second Psyshock should close this out. EXP leeching through the fight. Actually, Magnemite evolves here to Magneton, which should be helpful for with Crasher Rate coming up. This was Kadabra's second major battle, so it actually is now going to be retired. After leaving the Veilstone City gym, we find Lucas needs some help getting his Pokedex back. It's a single double battle, should be pretty simple. After this, the only thing left to do here in Veilstone City is to pick up the TM for Fly in the warehouse. And with that, Veilstone City is complete. Here's an updated list of the usable Pokemon now after the gym. Nothing new added to the graveyard. And like we saw earlier, Kadabra is now retired. And that's it for us.